Hi beauties, welcome to my channel H.ealthy by Julia. The topic for today is sun protection products. UV light is invisible for the human because its wavelength is way too short for us to be able to see it. There's UVA and UVB light, and they are both very damaging for our skin and can lead to cancer. Both types of UV light are affecting in different way our skin. Think about B for burning, A for aging. So UVB is responsible for the burning of the skin, and also it's one of the reasons for skin cancer. UVA for aging stays for tanning, wrinkles, any kind of pigmentation, and also the shortest UVA light are able to help with the sunburn. In general, most of the products with reference to SPF number are protection only from the UVB light, and what you're looking for will be broad spectrum because it will mean that it will give you protection from both kinds of UV light. Let me explain you what the SPF number refers to. It indicates how long your skin will be protected when you apply your product as directed against the time that you will be tanning otherwise without any kind of product. In other words explained, that means that your SPF 30 will be giving you protection 30 times better than the one that you will have without any product. The easiest way to see what kind of duration that means is to multiply 30 by the minutes, in this case 5, so 150 minutes protection. Bear in mind that SPF doesn't give you full coverage, so let's say SPF 15 will protect you from 93% of the UVB light. SPF 30 will give you 97% coverage, and SPF 50 plus will give you only 98% of coverage. There are two different types of SPF products, physical and chemical. Physical SPF is also called mineral SPF. Some people prefer to say also sunblock, but this is not a rule, so don't count on it. Check for the right ingredients. So physical SPF will contain either or both zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and they are able actually to block and scatter the UV rays. The second type of SPF is chemical. Many ingredients are actually able to give you some protection from this type. The difference here is that chemical SPFs are absorbing the UV rays before they are able to damage the skin. The problem with them is that they might not catch all the sun rays, and also some heat might be released into the skin, so damage will happen. The good thing about them is that usually they are easy to apply. The problem with physical SPF is that sometimes they might leave on white residue, which is because of the formula. To be honest with you, don't think that all of the mineral SPF or physical SPF is going to leave you this type of white residue. Physical SPF gives you better protection because zinc oxide and titanium dioxide work as mirror. They are reflecting the sun rays, so they simply don't go into the skin. Another benefit from this type of SPF is that they are environmentally friendly. What I mean is that, for instance, Hawaii banned some of the SPF products, and they were all chemical because this type of ingredients might damage the coral reefs. So physical SPF will be the one that will be environmentally friendly. On some of your products you might be able to see abbreviation PA. It stands for protection from the UVA, and as I mentioned, most of the SPF are number regarding to the UVB protection. So it comes as terminology from Japan, and PA plus means that it gives you some kind of protection. PA plus plus means that it will give you moderate protection. And PA plus 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 means that it will give you very good protection from the UVA rays. Because nowadays many brands like to advertise their products as natural or organic, I would like to clarify that all SPF active ingredients are chemically delivered. They are not organic, simply because all of the products that are containing SPF approved as sunblock ingredients are chemically delivered, and they're all inorganic mineral compounds. So if your label says something different, that's really not the case. 80% of the UV rays penetrate through clouds, and although during the cold months UVB might struggle to go through clouds, UVA rays are persistent throughout the year. Therefore, you should be using your SPF product all year around. And it doesn't matter what is your work schedule, what climate you live, what tone is your skin, or what age you are. If you're over 6 months, SPF is on a daily basis. There are a few areas that we often forget to apply SPF on. So this will be the tips of your ears, the back of your neck, actually the hairline, your feet, I'm not gonna show this one, and the back of your knees. When you're applying your SPF product, you are meant to do so 30 minutes before exposure. So applying it just on the door before leaving out is not enough. Ideally, you should just apply your SPF, then dress, and by the time when you're done with your hair and makeup, your SPF will be working in optimal way. The other thing that I would like to say is that a lot of people don't read the label with regards to the quantity that it's necessary in order to get your sunblock protection. So for the body, you will need around 1 ounce, or this is 1 shot glass of product. For the face is the length of 2 fingers. So face and neck will be these 2 lines. If you will be staying in your office, SPF 15 might do the job, but if the SPF number is lower than 15, then just don't even consider it. It will not give you enough protection. The Skin Cancer Foundation is advising that we should be using 30 SPF broad spectrum water resistant product on daily basis if we will be doing some kind of outdoor prolonged activity. I do say water resistant because waterproof SPF doesn't exist. So if this is the name of your product, it's just a marketing strategy. In some point, all SPF product will wash off. In order to be water resistant, product has to be tested in European Union, and on the label will be explained exactly how to apply it. Products with SPF 50 plus do bring some problems with themselves. People are way too much confident applying SPF 50. What does it mean? It means that if you think that your SPF 50 will give you great protection, quite easily you will forget or just don't care to reapply it. And also, people using SPF 50 plus tend to not wear hats, not wear clothing that will protect from the sun rays. They don't stay on the shade, so you end up having people who are using SPF 50 with more sun damage than sensible people who are reapplying their products with only SPF 30. A few other problems were observed when Procter & Gamble decided to test a competitor's SPF 100 in the States. What happened was that they sent the product in a few different labs, and they realized that a very small change in the conditions would drastically change the protection that you will get. So only 1.7% difference in the light transmissions means that your SPF 100 will drop to SPF only 37. They also realize that the thickness with which you will apply your product is playing a very important role. When you add this to the fact that it's very difficult in lab to be copied the same condition that the sun will give outside in the environment, there you go. There's so many problems with the SPF 50 plus that in many countries, consumers and also different brands and makers of the product are actually asking the government to restrict the labeling. In the States, 1 in 5 Americans are expected to get skin cancer. In the European Union, around 140,000 citizens are getting skin cancer, and 27,000 of them actually are losing their life. If we are looking into global ranking, Australia, New Zealand, and on third place it's Ireland, that are leading the highest number of cancer patients in the world. Whether you will be speaking with dermatologist, esthetician or beauty therapist, or you're simply watching this type of videos in YouTube, all of us looking into skincare will tell you that your SPF is the base of the whole skincare routine that you might have. If you're not using SPF, then you're simply wasting your money, whatever your skin concerns might be. SPF is not only going to make you look more beautiful, but actually it can save your life.